It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Ernie Johnson. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up.
Tell them sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Good evening, Kevin. Sixers head coach Brett.
Thanks, DA. And Philly loves guys that work hard. Great attitude to build your team around for sure.
And for the Sixers, trust the process was the motto. And the process now finally bearing fruit. You see the young talent. Now it's about figuring out how all these pieces fit together.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, Rajon Rondo is out there with Green. Then there's Mirotic. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. The screen from Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum. Dishes to Oladipo. Thompson, a screen on Green. Here's Oladipo. Comes up empty off the pick. Philadelphia on D. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's Markkanen. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Now the 76ers with it, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that performance.
Well, you hope they learn from the experience, and it's a shame it had to come at the expense of a loss because they did play well enough to win.
Rondo kicks to Markkanen. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass. Durant's got his first points of the night.
Well, KD knows how to use his body on the block, has such a good sense for when to rise and fire.
And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
And there's the feed to Mirotic. Markkanen sets the pick for Rondo. And Green gets it to go.
And that was a real quick comeback there. Both sides showing some range.
Well, both teams are pulling the trigger right now, showing great confidence from behind that arc.
Tatum kicks to Oladipo. The screen from Thompson. Oladipo goes in. Thompson, a screen on Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Tatum. Rondo with the steal. Durant with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Rondo, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Rondo's got his first points in this one.
As great a scorer as Kevin Durant is, he is an unselfish player and takes great pride in getting his teammates a good look.
Minnesota leading by 6. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green, the screen. Rondo dishes to Mirotic. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They need this, and Thompson with the nice bucket inside.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Rondo with it. Green with a screen on Rose. Clock at 6. Rondo passes to Green. Good on the bucket. Green's got 5 now.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
And so it's minute. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, the 76ers trail by 9. Jay Crowder out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Rose in at the 1. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And for all their youth and players who can get out and run, this Timberwolves team, Doris, near the bottom of the league in terms of pace.
Well, I think they want to take any easy transition scores they can get. But otherwise, they're going to look to set it up because this is how Coach Tom Thibodeau has always done things. It's an offensive approach that has worked for them.
Outside, Green. And Mirotic kicks to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Mirotic dishes to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Durant's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Kicks it to Tatum. Now here's Rose. Last time 14 points for him. Thompson, a screen on Green. In the corner, Tatum with it. A 3-ball. Mirotic grabs the miss. Timberwolves leading by 9. Outside Rondo. There's a good screen. Markkanen sets the pick for Durant. From beyond the arc. Rondo can't get it to go. Green against Oladipo. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now here's Tatum. D right on him. Crowder from outside. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves go the other way with it. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Mirotic gets the bucket. Or who are some of the guys that surprise you with their toughness on a nightly basis in the NBA?
You know, you have to think historically, pound for pound in the history of the NBA, the toughest single guy was Allen Iverson. For me, the current iteration, and I'm not saying that Isaiah Thomas is Allen Iverson, they're drastically different players because Isaiah doesn't have that kind of athleticism that AI had early. But Isaiah at 5'9", to continually find his way into the paint, to be willing to attack the bigs, to absorb the kind of pounding he does, and get himself into the MVP conversation, Kevin, really, that was incredible.
LeBron probably takes, for a guy his size, you think he can dish it out, but I'm telling you, I think he gets whacked all the time.
I think, Kevin, this is the single hardest guy in the NBA to officiate today, and frankly, I do not believe LeBron James goes to the foul line as much as he deserves.
Well said. Timberwolves leading by 10. Rondo kicks to Green. Outside Durant. Mirotic the screen. A baseline J. Durant, no good.
As long as they can hang on to this lead, he won't have to answer for what's been an off night for him.
Out to Thompson. Outside Rose. Thompson, a screen on Green. Here's Rose. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
Rondo passes to Mirotic. Left side Durant. 9 feet out. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
Green kicks to Durant. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They set the pick. Stolen by Thompson. Just 3 on the clock. Up again. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
We so
Show.
hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson. Minnesota came out looking very confident. They scorched the hardwood with an aggressive style that put them on a 12-3 run to start. And it was a 9-point lead for them as they finished the first quarter. The second quarter, that about right.
A statue of William Penn at the top of City Hall, welcoming you back to the historic city of Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 6, so on the floor for Minnesota. We've got Mirotic, Green out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Durant, and it's Markkanen in at the 5. The screen from Thompson to the middle and stolen by Mirotic. Durant dishes to Mirotic. Rondo passes to Markkanen. Over Thompson. Markkanen can't get it to go. The 76ers shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And for the Sixers, a lot of missed rookie seasons over the years. First Nerlens Noel, then Joel Embiid, now Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but in many cases, I think they drafted them knowing they might be out of commission for a while. Still, I think the Philly fans probably hope not to hear the phrase foot fracture for a long time. Hopefully, they can keep everybody healthy and get this thing moving forward.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Now Rose. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Thompson.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Absolutely perfect start to the half, setting the tempo right away with an easy opportunity at the cup.
Rondo kicks to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the jump shot. Durant's got 10 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Rose dishes to Thompson. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane. Standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Durant in the corner. Again, Durant missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Oladipo outside. Tries it from 9. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 11 points. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mirotic, the pass to Rondo. Back to Mirotic. The putback. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Rose kicks to Tatum. It's Crowder on the wing. A 3-pointer is right on target. 5 points in the game.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Green, the screen. Here's the screen. Off the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
And Oladipo kicks to Thompson. Back to Oladipo. It's stolen by Green. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. The 76ers trail by 4. Thompson, a screen on Rondo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Baseline try. It's good. Oladipo's got 7 points.
Wait, I tell you, you have got to be in the grill of Victor Oladipo, especially from the mid-range, because he's knocked down from there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Timberwolves on top, leading by just 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transit.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Timberwolves shooting at 50% in a decent group. They've got Tristan Thompson. Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And Doris, at the end of last season, the Timberwolves debuted their rebrand plans for this season.
Well, it was the right time, I think, to keep the logo fresh, and the team did a great job. You feel as if this will be the constant look for what is a new era in Minnesota basketball.
And Doris, as many NBA teams are doing, the Minnesota Timberwolves now have their own G League affiliate.
Well, and to me, this is a smart move by the organization, Kev, because it gives them a lot of flexibility in how they develop players. It's a very useful tool given their young talent. Only positives have come from teams purchasing G League affiliates.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Here is Rondo. Green with a screen on Rose. Crowder pulls it in.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
And Oladipo kicks to Crowder. It's good. This game is all even.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Rondo dishes to Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Oladipo sets the screen for Thompson to take the lead. Oladipo misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Durant. Mirotic sets the screen for Durant. From the baseline. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Well, you can tell Kevin Durant is percolating right now. He is exceptional at getting to his rhythm.
There's a good screen. The screen from Thompson. Oladipo for 3. Another miss by Oladipo. Minnesota leading by 4. Rondo kicks to Green. He feeds it to Durant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, KD is the master of the mid-range. The defense must do a better job guarding him.
1:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Thompson sets the pick for Oladipo. Over Green. Kept alive. Thompson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's the screen. And here's Rondo. Outside Durant, fires the 3, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
I'll tell you, don't let Kevin Durant start to percolate from outside that arc, because you're going to be in for a tough night.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 76ers with another miss.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Here's Mirotic, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And when a player scores over half his team's points, you know he's going to be our pick. Even when he's been the exclusive focus of the defense, they just haven't been able to keep him in check. A tremendous individual effort. And
as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Robin Lopez is checked in for Markkanen. Williams comes in for Mirotic. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Green. And Parker's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Durant for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. You've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Abrines with the bucket. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Why do you got your hands down? You know I'm